Welcome, everybody. Episode number 3 of our Heart and Home podcast covering new versus used homes. And yes, I said used homes. It's not a resale home in my world. So,
Nope.
All right. So we're going to continue on with our biased approach in comparing the two types of home purchases. I'm here with my sister, Ashley De Young, our
Hello.
VP of Marketing and Sales.
Yep.
I'm Ryan De Young, our company president. And today's episode number 3 on this topic is going to be talking about peace of mind during the purchase process, as well as the warranty and maintenance of your home.
Welcome to the Heart and Home podcast, hosted by the thoughtful leaders and siblings from the third generation of De Young Properties.
So we have a lot to unpack here, Ashley.
Yeah.
Step number 1, let's talk about what's the main difference between a used home versus a new home.
Well, you move right in and it's brand new. You don't have to move in and then you have renovations that could take months and months.
Right.
You move right in. That's the ultimate peace of mind, in my opinion.
Yeah, just smooth, easy transition from one location to another, and it's simply done, and
Yeah.
you move in, and
Yeah.
it works. And here's my favorite part. Nobody else has lived in the home. It's a new home.
Nobody has sat on that toilet or
the carpet,
messed up the carpet, had a cat, and
nicks and
yeah.
scuffs, and all
Yeah.
the paint touch-ups that are needed.
Yeah.
Appliances that may be old and used. Yeah, I mean that to me is probably the number one.
Yeah.
Being a bit of a OCD neat freak and things like that. I like the fact that it's new and it's just there just for me
Yeah.
and my family as we move in.
You also know what's within the walls, because when you're building with us, we, have these appointments with our customers where they can see what's within the walls and see how we build, and you don't have hidden surprises of a potential money pit of you're renovating a few items and then you find out, wow, I have water leaks and didn't know,
Yeah.
and now I needed that expense. I was just hoping to make the home look nicer and do a fun, remodel with materials, but now I have this cost of fixing the plumbing or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And with this being peace of mind too, warranty, if you're buying a resale home, a used home, then you have to potentially buy your own warranty, or you don't have warranty coverage anymore at all. And that's just an added cost as well of, all of the items in your home that are out of warranty.
Yeah, I think that this episode should be called buying a new home with peace of mind versus buying a used home with lots of surprises.
Yeah.
So
Not fun surprises.
Right, yeah. So, you could get into the home and as you're describing it, trying to redo some finishes and then open up a wall and find that there's a lot of renovation work that's needed.
Yeah.
Or you may be going into it expecting renovation work. Renovating a home after it's been lived in and used for some time, there could be a lot, that needs to be unpacked there. Everything from, the cost to fixing different things that you weren't expecting, to dealing with a contractor, to how long is it going to take? I mean, it's really hard to identify how long a used home renovation is going to take.
And something interesting that's happening to me personally is the house was renovated. I currently, while I'm building another home, I am living in a resale home.
I was wondering if you were going to bring this one up.
I'm going to, because it's truly affecting me and my family. So, we are living in a used home. What we thought was nice about it was renovated. So we were really excited about that. But guess what? There were still issues once we moved in. So it looks great because it's renovated, but there are certain things that we're having to fix. At one point, the heater already has had to be fixed and it wasn't working for a couple of weeks. At one point, there was a gas leak, and that was obviously scary and something totally unexpected. And so now, as much as the house is amazing because it was renovated and it looks really nice, there were things that were unexpected that we're having to actually deal with.
Yeah.
And just another reason why I'm building another new home again.
Okay, so peace of mind, a lack of surprises. I like
Yeah.
that as a first point of, on top of the fact that nobody's lived in the home.
Yeah.
It's not used.
Yeah.
But point number 2, warranty. So you just kind of talked about that.
Yeah.
If there is something that does come up, which it happens, a home has hundreds of thousands of parts. Just like a car. Something can happen in terms of, something failing, and
Of course.
it is a man-made product.
Yeah.
Same with the car, for the most part nowadays.
Yeah.
And some things can go wrong. So when that does happen, a new home is going to have that baked-in warranty. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about what our warranty is including that
Yeah.
other new homes may not have.
Yeah, so we offer one of the best industry-leading warranties. So typically, builders around the area are doing a 1-year warranty, but
How many years does a used home come with a warranty?
That'd be a 0 unless you buy it. So yeah, this is doubling what the industry standard is for new homes,
Right.
and even 200% better than a used home, because we offer a 2-year fit and finish limited warranty. And so that 2 years, it really helps our customers have that extra peace of mind, like
Right.
the main topic is the extra peace of mind. So there are, components of the home that are covered, and that really just help the customer realize within these 2 years, some of these aspects of the house are going to be covered. And
Right.
you're moving in with a warranty already set up and in that home, included for free.
Yeah, just to name a couple. You have HVAC, plumbing, electrical system, other major components that have a limited coverage for over 2 years or for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then for over 2 years, there's also qualified limited coverage for many structural components for 10 years. So there's a lot to be covered under a warranty with a new home that you're not going to have
Yeah.
baked in with a used home.
Yeah, the home I am in right now is 1960s, so nothing's covered anymore.
Yeah, you can't go back to the builder.
No, I don't even know who the builder is. So that's another thing. You might not even be able to find that out.
Yeah. So this is something that I think is a really nice aspect to new homes is our QCP and working with PWSC. That's a lot of letters there.
Yep, a lot of acronyms.
Yeah.
So yeah, talk us through what that is.
Okay, so a QCP is our quality control pledge. So when you purchase a new home with De Young Properties, it comes with a quality control pledge by PWSC. And PWSC is a company that has over 1.8 million homes covered since 1994. I'm just making sure I'm checking my notes here and saying it properly
Yes,
here.
yeah.
PWSC is an amazing company. So basically, if there is any kind of an issue that comes up and that needs to be worked through between our customer and us as a home builder, and we need assistance to work through that issue, PWC jumps in and assists. And it really helps us to identify how we can solve that issue as a third party, giving us a third party perspective. And that's not something that you're going to have with a used home. You're not going to have somebody who is there really is an innocent third party trying to help through if there is something that needs to be looked at and reviewed from a third party perspective. That's going to come baked in with a home purchase with De Young Properties.
That's amazing. So that extra coverage right there.
Extra layer of confidence, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so not only does our homes include a quality control pledge, but we also have this magical thing called Smart Journey. This is one of my favorite things about our company. Do you want to talk about it, or do you want me to jump in?
You seem very passionate about it if it's your favorite magical thing. So yes, and I feel like you are the reason that it began in the first place anyways. You
Right.
spearheaded this project. It's kind of your little baby. So
It is my baby, yeah. So one day I received a notification from Amazon and was like, hey, your package is 4 stops away. And I was like, wow, that is incredible. Not only do we get shipping updates as to like, hey, it's in Nebraska, heading your way, should be here around this time frame. But then it told me like I'm 5 stops away, it's going to be arriving in a few minutes, and here's a picture of the package as it was delivered to your front doorstep.
Yeah.
What could we do as a home builder in terms of that Amazon experience that really keeps you involved during that wait from purchase to delivery? And it would be nice to be able to build a home like we did for Extreme Makeover in 106 hours.
Yeah.
Not really possible on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And so the best way was Amazon does a great job of making you feel that you're a part of that journey as that product is being delivered. So it's more of just a product. It's a service, and we're pulling you in along that way in that journey. So that's why we called it our Smart Journey.
Yeah.
And what makes us stand out is 3 big things: our trusted quality, trusted innovation, and trusted journey. And that trusted journey aspect is really one of the foundational pieces of what makes us stand out. So what is Smart Journey? So Smart Journey, basically along the way, you're going to be notified as things are happening throughout your home, and it has a journey map that shows you where you're at on that construction or that purchase journey.
Yeah.
And so as the paint goes in the walls, you get an email notification with an awesome video, kind of like a behind the scenes explanation of how we do that step of construction. Everything from paint to pouring the foundation to energy efficiency features. We interview all of our trade partners, like the insulation company, for example, and they talk to us about the techniques that they're using to really make sure that every corner of that home is covered. And there are some things about, like, how did the insulation actually get made? We have some behind the scenes video footage of that. So Smart Journey is a really fun thing to see your home really come to life and feel that not only do you have those personalized tours with our team along the way, like our design studio where you get to personalize your home, or our pre-drywall tour.
Yeah.
Where you get to tour your home and see inside the walls before the drywall goes up. But you're with us all the way through the entire purchase. Whereas if you're buying a used home, you don't really know what's happening inside those walls. You don't know what features were included. You don't know what building techniques were included. And this allows you to really feel like the process is simple, you're a part of the process, and it's streamlined, and my most important part is it's enjoyable. It's easy.
Yeah, our customers deserve to have the best experience with buying their home. That is our main goal. We want you to have fun while building your home. And so these videos are with you, our company president, and then with each of our individual trade partners who are helping build each part of the home. And so it's kind of nice because not only do the customers go to some of these appointments in person, but this kind of helps them in real time get updates on their home and then have the opportunity to watch the videos if they want to learn even more. So, and you can pause it at any time and watch it at your own speed and your own pace if you want to, learn a little bit more about how we're framing or how we're putting the insulation in, or, why there are exhaust fans in this area and all of that. They have that opportunity to choose how fast they want to learn about all of that and how much they want to learn about it because they have that information at their fingertips.
Right, and on top of that, all along the way, there's tips and maintenance ideas and things to be thinking about before you even move into the home, so you know how the home functions. So when you get into the home, you understand, oh, that's why there's that extra PVC elbow coming out of the wall at the top, and you're being educated along the way, so that when you move into the home, there's so much information that you've already learned about the process all along the journey.
Yeah.
Most importantly, when you're buying a used home, you don't have somebody that's advocating for the product, the home itself, and all the aspects of that, but you may have somebody helping you, maybe a realtor, somebody who's gone through those transactions before, but sometimes you don't. But I think what makes new homes stand out, or at least specifically buying a De Young Properties home, is we do have a team on top of the Smart Journey and keeping you really in the fold as far as the construction process goes. But we have a community team, and I think that's what's different for not just new homes. That's a specific to De Young Properties thing. We have a team of people that are specialized to help make the process simple, smooth, enjoyable, easy, fill in the blank. Tell us a little bit about our community team.
So our community team consists of our new home specialists that are at our model homes that are with you from the beginning of when you fell in love with your floor plan and your home site and your community. Then we also have our sales coordinator who helps kind of make sure all the paperwork is correct and buttoned up and that both of us are protected while we build their home. We also have our De Young Mortgage company, our affiliate company that helps on the loan side if you're going to be doing a loan through them. We also have our customer experience department who is helping while the home is under construction and when you have that pre-drywall appointment and then when you have your quality walk towards the end of the home being built, and then also they are there with you even after we build the home. We are always here for you for any warrantable items. You just go right to our website and we're all messaged in real time. We also have our construction team, so each community, depending on which community you're choosing, we have a construction team who is also available. And so all of these team members are our community team at each community we're building, and they are all in really good communication. We actually meet every other week and we talk about every single one of our home buyers who's buying a home from us. We talk about their stories and what they're most excited about. And so everybody in our company is very well versed on who is buying from us and why, and we all get very excited and kind of cheer them on and rally behind every single family because we're a local family builder. Everybody on our team is our family, part of our family, and everyone who buys from us is part of our family. So that community team is here to make sure that the communication between our company and the customers goes smoothly and, in the end, enjoyable. It's an enjoyable process.
Right. We have a lot of communication about every one of our homes that we're building on a daily, weekly basis. But I love that this community team, it's a team of people, not just one. Like, if you're buying a used home, you may have a realtor.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a partnership there with a second person, but it's not a team of people. And this team works very closely together, and they have specific meetings just focused on each of one of their customers in their community that they're servicing.
Yeah.
And every week we're talking about all of our customers that are going through this smart journey process, and how can we wow our customers and deliver not just a home, a product, but an experience that is enjoyable and easy, and not just here's your keys and the community team is done and they hang up their cleats. Our community team is there for the long term.
Yeah.
It's not just a sales team member and then that's it. It's an entire team from start to finish, including our customer experience team that handles all of the warranty topics. They're all there all the way through, even past the close of escrow.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's so amazing and beautiful about our community team. It's a group of people that truly do care with heart. They're talking about not just how can we make this next step, complete and check the box. They talk about our customers and their families and why they're truly purchasing. You mentioned it a second ago, but we really try and understand how is this home going to improve this family's life, and how can we really help make that possible?
Yeah, it's not about us, it's about you. It's about our customers, so that's what matters to us, is making sure that our customers find the right home that's going to improve their life, and with the peace of mind aspect in mind, that they can just move in and start just simply living life. That's the whole point. We just want to improve our customers' lives.
Right. And speaking of peace of mind, obviously, new homes, they're going to come included with the latest and greatest of what code requires.
Yeah.
And then we oftentimes go well beyond code in so many different areas, so that's why we are so confident in our warranty. We provide a larger warranty than almost every single home builder out there, and it's because not only are we ensuring that we're following code, we're doing things well beyond code. We typically include like energy efficiency features before it's required, years before.
Yeah.
We have third-party inspectors that work with our company that we hire to be there as a double check along the way. Energy efficiency, another aspect. That's a third-party inspector that comes and takes a look at the home and verifies that our trade partners and we are building the home to the standards that we say.
Very true.
When we talk about warranty, it's not just, we're going to just say there's a warranty. We are building these homes in a way that we feel confident to be able to offer that warranty.
Yeah, exactly. And I know you're diving into a lot of the other topics of things that are included that help give that peace of mind too. And that's actually going to be coming up next in the next episode, episode 4, where we're going to go over the technology in the home that makes it smarter living in the home.
Right.
So.
But from day one, I think that's probably one of the biggest things is when you move into a new De Young home, it's yours, it's brand new.
Yes.
You have this beautiful product that has a team of people that really do care, help you along the way, that's built to a better standard than almost every single home out there. Yeah. And when you go through the process, it's easy, it's simple, and you can move right in and enjoy from day one.
Exactly. They get to worry about the fun part, which is furnishing and designing and everything.
Yep, absolutely. Ashley, thanks for joining me today.
Yep.
This is a fun topic. I still think that new homes probably have the edge here over used homes.
I know that firsthand, so yes, I would definitely recommend new.
Yeah. All right, thanks for tuning in. We look forward to you tuning in for the next episode.